couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another beautiful morning. We're about to check these hitbox buttons. Y'all know about hitbox. If you watch any button checks, bogus journeys, you know we love the hitbox here. And as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to check these how to get sponsored by hitbox buttons. We're gonna break it down for all y'all, so let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, as promised, we have the man, the myth, the legend here, Raleigh, aka Hitbox Sora,
hey guys,
aka the Hitbox God. Ladies and gentlemen, hitboxarcade.com.
Okay.
Mr. Raleigh, first of all.
Thank you.
It's like, okay.
No, an intro more deserved. No, I cannot deserve that intro. But anyway, go on.
You deserve it, sir. Well, as you guys know, there's been a big shakeup in esports versus, if you will, the FGC, where Echo Fox did a whole thing and they laid off a lot of players, a lot of godlike talent. We even felt it in Dallas, right? Mm-hmm. We had our guys from GGA, the Infinite team, gone. Like it was a big shock. It was like right after Echo Fox did theirs, and we were just like, yo, what the hell's going on right now? But as we said on the live stream on last Sunday, there is light at the end of the tunnel because there's still companies out there, there's still sponsorship out there like Hitbox that are looking to make a way and just create new avenues for members of the FGC to get sponsored, right? And this is where Hitbox come in, because we know that Hitbox sponsored some episodes of Bogus Journeys, and they were like, they gave away a free Hitbox. It was godlike, right? You guys put us on your website. But now you're like, okay, you're doing this thing where you're actually sponsoring players and sending them to tournaments. Okay, that's exactly.
I'll intro
let's break it down here.
Go
okay,
ahead.
so tell us. So, okay, just basically go ahead and break it down for us.
Okay, so sponsor is not what we're going for. I mean, I'm actually going to say that straight up. We're not a team. We're not an esports team. We're not or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we're still definitely a grassroots company.
Okay.
Where we're heading with this is that this is kind of the esports term is accelerator. We're gonna call it Hitbox Army.
Hitbox Army.
Yeah, like officially creating a Hitbox Army that we will send to different tournaments, events, hotel flight, all that good stuff. Which I'll get into that later.
Okay.
But the reason why we're doing this is our goal isn't to be the last sponsor of these people. Our goal is to get them visible enough to be sponsored by
like
Echo Fox, by
Panda Global.
UYU, by Panda Global, by I don't know, Esports Echo or something like that.
Shout out to Lab Cheap.
Ecosystem. Yeah. So our goal is to get these players visible to them. We have this Godlike Seattle player, Zamu. Got 13th at Evo for DBFC, and then he got similar placing at SCR, but then he got top 8 BB tag at SCR as well.
Oh, nice.
So he's a hitbox player, really, really great guy. Now, here's what we're doing for Zamu.
Okay.
We're at the time of this recording about 2 weeks or so away from Canada Cup.
Yeah.
We're sending in Canada Cup. We're covering his travel, his flight, his hotel, his reg, and all that good stuff. That's all on us. We have no expectations on him like having to be first, no matter what. It'll help, but that's not part of the deal. The part of the deal is that he needs to stream regularly, at least once a week, on a hitbox. We actually got him a webcam. That way, whenever he plays, he will be playing on a hitbox. Number one.
Yeah, because I read it here. You're like, you guys will even hook him up with the stream equipment.
Correct. For people that need it, and if we think that you're like, okay, you're really hungry, right?
Right.
You're really like trying to get on this grind, then sure, we'll hook you up with that.
Hey, to the guy watching on the other end of this camera right here, he's thinking to himself, well, I'm not Taquito.
Right.
I'm probably in the middle of nowhere, you know? What's the steps can I do as far as to better market myself and as far as to put myself in a spot?
Gotcha.
Is like where you guys are looking at.
Right. I have like 4 criteria I essentially run through whenever someone submits a resume or submits anything, like hits me up or whatever, right? Briefly going over it, the first thing is visibility.
Visibility.
And that's Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. Now, it's not about the follower numbers. I don't care if you have 10,000 followers. That's not the be-all, end-all.
Yeah.
Like I take it a step further and actually watch what you create.
Okay.
Like, do you represent yourself well on camera? Do you have like, do you answer viewer questions? Do you engage yourself properly with your audience?
Yeah.
Because ultimately, players are marketing tools.
Yeah.
I say that like heartlessly, but ultimately, players have to market X, whether it's a product, service, person, whatever.
Yeah.
So they have to have the vehicle and they have to have the experience to do that. If you're not experienced, like marketing yourself, then how can any company, HitBox or otherwise, expect you to market anyone else? Probably one of the best examples I can think of is AutoMattock. Now, AutoMattock is a streamer.
Right.
Very clear. And he is one of the best in pushing himself. Like, he always publishes Twitch highlights, Twitch clips of everything that he does. He represents our product well. And like, even without us, he does a good job of the hustle with himself. So those are the type of players that we're looking for. Number 2 is winningness.
Winningness.
Okay. We cannot, like I said, no one's Taquito, no one's Sonic.
Exactly.
Like, what we're looking for is, are you involved with the community enough to, number 1, win in a local, for example, or like place well in the local, place well in a regional, or win in a regional, like a KIT, for example. If he plays top 8, that's probably like the bar that I would look at. Maybe even top 16. I don't care that you're not winning right now, but I care that you care enough to propel yourself to that level.
Right.
Number 3 is like, how approachable are you in person? Like, if I talk to you, for example, at Evo, right?
Yeah. So
Like,
that kind of transcends to like how you are with your production.
Yeah.
How are you in person?
Yeah.
You know, because some people don't got the best reps.
No, exactly not. And it's like, there is no sponsored player right now that you wouldn't be able to approach. I'm hard pressed to think that.
Yeah.
Like Justin, definitely. Chris, definitely.
All the way.
Sonic Fox, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't think of a sponsored player that is worth their salt.
Right.
That you could not say hi to and get a picture with.
Right.
So that's
a good point.
That's very important. And it's because, for me, maybe this is a me thing, maybe this, let's say hitboxing, maybe a me thing, but I feel like at the end of the day, with the Twitch, with the YouTube things of the world, it still comes down to live events are the lifeblood of the FGC.
Yep.
You take Evo, it's to the test of time. Take CEO, it's to the test of time. Take Kbrad, it's to the test of time.
Yeah.
Ultimately, there will be some physical interaction, and if you're not approachable, then that doesn't represent the company all that well.
Exactly.
And finally is X Factor.
Number 4, X Factor. X Factor.
There has to be something different with you.
Okay.
The best example.
That's a good. That's a wow. That's awesome. Yeah.
I wish like there was a better, more political way to say this, but there has to be something either weird, crazy, insane.
You stand out.
You stand out in one way, shape, or form. No, not in a bad way. Best example I can think of is Kbrad.
Kbrad. Okay.
Kbrad is unmatched in terms of personality.
Right.
He doesn't necessarily say the most like PC things.
Right.
But you know that when he makes a statement, no matter what it is, when he takes his video camera and does that vlog, you will pay attention.
Right.
Punk is another person like that. Like, Punk is also very polarizing.
Right.
Yet he's not polarizing to the point where you wouldn't attach a brand name to him. He's polarizing to the point where, like, oh, people notice him.
Right.
We've been in the FGC long enough where we know that any player in the FGC has some, I want to say, like, just twisted thing in their lives that makes them want to be part of the FGC. As much as, like, everyone, like, there's a quirk. If I'm gonna take,
everybody has just a little something wrong enough with them to be part of the FGC. We all have it because we're here.
Yeah, so you're here.
We're one big dysfunctional family, you know.
Like,
we have to be.
We're in the business of beating the crap out of each other. But that's not dysfunctional.
We're like the UFC, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 things: marketability, how well you can be approached, your winningness, and then your X factor.
Now, you named the 4 steps, and like we said, you can take those steps and you could apply them to life, and then not just for HitBox, but I'm sure there's a lot of other sponsors out there that'll actually catch you some attention. But as far as HitBox, this program, one important thing that you guys should know, since they're saying they're not technically a sponsor, they're a company looking to help you get sponsored on this journey as a professional gamer, but at the same time, they make the HitBox. So they're saying, we would like to sponsor basically HitBox players, right? So this is for anybody out there that does currently play HitBox or looking to play HitBox. You know, I know a lot of you right now are probably thinking like, oh crap, well that X's me out because I don't play HitBox. Go back and watch the Bogus Journeys when we got that HitBox. I've never played it. Rick has never played it. And Rick actually wanted to play it. Me, I was like, man, this is not going to end well. But Real talk, it took me about a week, maybe even fewer than that, just to get down the thing, and I was like, okay, I got this. And then in about a month, I was like, I could win on this. Like, the only reason I don't have my hitbox now is because I gave it away. Y'all saw that. Rick still has his, and Rick gave up the stick. Dirty Lopez gave up his stick. I have his stick right there. He's like, yo, I just want the hitbox. It's godlike. So by saying that, what I'm saying is this, is don't automatically just rule things out. Don't automatically put yourself in a box of when it comes to things you can't do and things you can do. Now, as far as hitbox players, what should they do if they're out there, they're watching this, they're interested? Is there a possible email? Should they just keep grinding? What should they do from the perspective as far as getting down with this program?
Right. All right. So no, the answer is not to flood the Hitbox Twitter or Hitbox email. No, it is not. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, right.
Get the attention of Hitbox in the sense that you tag them on Twitter whenever you create like a brand new piece of content. Number one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like a valuable piece of content. If you tag it like, oh, here's a combo video made in Hitbox, like, okay, great. That's a million other people do that.
Okay.
But if it's some, like I said, I come back to AutoMattock because his is probably like the best example of videos tagging Hitbox that I've ever seen in my life. Is that he shares valuable tech. It's something that the people will easily consume, and it showcases a hitbox.
Right.
If you're already doing that, then you're probably gonna get my attention or someone else's on the team's attention at some point. This applies to Smashbox too.
Right.
Well, I have to remember Smash Ultimate is gonna come out in 2 months.
That's right.
The same thing will happen.
Yeah.
The same criteria is gonna apply. Where if you want to hit that game hard, and if you're already a Smashbox player, then yes, go ahead and create content around that. Already plan it without getting sponsored. Because even if you don't get with us, you will also be positioning yourself to get noticed by other companies.
That's correct. Yeah. So Mr. Hitbox Sora, thank you so much, sir, for coming out here.
Thank you.
All the information, I'm gonna post their link in the description field, hitboxarcade.com.
Right. The page for the players is being built out right now.
Oh, really? So
but we're giving you the download, like the Hitbox Army, like
Hitbox Army. Okay.
Yeah, what the details of all that. We're building that out right now.
Okay.
And everyone who's part of the army, but as soon as that goes up, I will let everyone know.
Awesome. So as soon as the army is recruiting y'all, because Uncle Sora wants you. All right. So as soon as the army is done, I'll put it in the next or the latest button check at that time. We'll put the link. For now, we'll put the link to the hitboxarcade.com in there. Let us know what you guys think. Thank you for tuning in once again for all the love, sir. Once again, thank you for the godlike knowledge and behind the scene. A lot of the Patreon guys were asking for that. So we'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for all the love and for making this all possible, y'all. We'll see you very soon. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.